Have you ever wondered if you're truly living or just merely existing? How many opportunities have passed you by? How many dreams have been forgotten because of hesitation, fear, or reasons that seem insignificant? Every single second, life is moving on. It waits for no one. But what truly matters is that you still have the power to seize time and turn every moment into a solid step forward on your own journey. Welcome to Kunzy Podcast English, the place to find inspiration and strength so you never waste your life, where every moment gains meaning, and where dreams stop being just dreams. Let's explore together the valuable lessons and ways to transform fear into motivation on this path. Are you ready to truly live? Start right now, because life waits for no one. Don't fear risk. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Have you ever wondered why some people dare to rise, dare to break free from old limits, while most of us get stuck in a cycle of hesitation and fear? It's because they understand a vital truth. Life never waits for anyone. Time flows every second, every minute, unstoppable, unyielding, giving no room for anyone to hesitate, to delay, or to wait for perfect conditions. Do you realize that the moments you hesitate, fear risk, or postpone taking action are exactly when opportunities quietly pass you by without looking back? Maybe you're waiting for a day when everything will be perfect. Enough money, enough skills, enough experience, or simply the right mood to start. But the painful truth is that perfect day may never come. Life is inherently imperfect, and perfect conditions are just an illusion many create to comfort themselves and postpone real progress. Imagine standing at a crossroads. One path leads to safety and familiarity, where you know everything, even if it's not where you truly want to be. The other path is full of challenges, risks, but also countless opportunities and possibilities. Would you dare to step onto that difficult road, knowing you might stumble, face failure, or would you stand still, hesitating, waiting for some sign that may never appear? Taking action right now, even when you're not fully ready, is the only way forward. Successful people aren't those who never fear failure. They are those who overcome their fears, who act even when things aren't perfect, who accept challenges as an essential part of their journey. They understand that in imperfection, in uncertain steps, lie the opportunities to learn, to grow, and to transform themselves. You might be thinking, if I act before I'm ready, I will fail, be judged by others, lose time and money. But look back. Is there anything more terrifying than standing still and letting your dreams fade away because of hesitation and fear? Procrastination is the greatest enemy of success. It drains your willpower and slowly extinguishes the flame of your passion. Remember the times you decided to act despite not having enough conditions or certainty. The results weren't always perfect. You might have stumbled, failed. But the important thing is that you started. You opened the door to new opportunities, gave yourself a chance to discover your true potential. And that is the first step toward making big changes. Life is not a series of perfect conditions stacked one upon another. It's a journey of learning, experimenting, and adjusting. Every small, tentative step contributes to the bigger picture of the success you dream of. Only when you dare to act despite imperfections can you make a difference and turn what seemed impossible into reality. Did you know that famous people, successful entrepreneurs, and great innovators all started with imperfect steps? They faced unexpected challenges, risks, doubts from others, and even from themselves. But they didn't let those things stop them. They chose to act, to dive in, to learn and improve every day. And as a result, they created remarkable achievements and left unforgettable marks. So what about you? Will you dare to cast aside fear and procrastination, step out of your comfort zone, and begin your own journey? Don't wait for the perfect conditions, because they may never come. Take action today, even if it's the smallest step, because that step will open the door to the future you've always dreamed of. Life doesn't wait for anyone, and time doesn't stop. Each passing day is a new opportunity, an unwritten page in the story of your life. And you are the author, the one holding the pen. Don't let it become a story of missed dreams and things never started. Begin right now, in this very moment, so that your life becomes as meaningful and brilliant as you have always wished. Don't fear risk. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Action is the power of transformation, the key to unlocking the future, the only path forward. And I truly believe that you have the courage and passion to start today. Believe in yourself and step forward, because the world is waiting for you. Taking risks is essential for success. Have you ever wondered why the most successful people in the world dare to take risks, even knowing they might lose so much? They have faced tremendous losses, drained finances, wasted time, threatened security, and emotional turmoil. But the important thing is they never let fear stop their steps on the path to chasing their dreams. The fear of failure. It is one of the biggest enemies of progress. It makes you freeze, hesitate, and want to turn back instead of moving forward. But if you let that fear control you, you will never know how far you can go or what heights you can conquer. That's why taking risks is not just an option, but a prerequisite for success. You must be willing to sacrifice, willing to accept failure in order to move ahead. Failure is not the end, but an inevitable part of the journey. Every fall, every mistake is a valuable lesson, a stepping stone for you to grow and prepare better for the next challenges. However, what's more frightening than failure is the regret of never having tried, the regret of standing still, letting opportunities pass by, missing out on wonderful things just because you were afraid to take risks. Did you know that the greatest successes in the world were once rejected, once failed, and once seemed unable to stand up again? But what made the difference was not that they never failed, but that they never let failure define them. They chose to get up, to keep going, no matter how painful or difficult it was. And that courage turned their failures into launch pads, turning their losses into springboards to reach farther. Imagine you are standing on the edge of a great challenge. Below is the abyss of fear, doubt, and failure. But if you don't jump, you will never know how high you can fly. There are moments in life when you must take risks, must make sacrifices, so you don't have to live with the feeling of what if? Because what if is the greatest enemy of success and happiness. Remember, success is not for the cautious, not for those who just watch from the sidelines. Success belongs to those who dare to step out of their comfort zones, who face risks, who endure losses, and keep moving forward. If you want to make a difference, you must be ready to take risks. It is the only way to open the door to the amazing things waiting ahead. Are you ready to take the risk? To step beyond fear? To embrace uncertainty? To turn failures into your lessons and success? Believe that behind every fear is a great opportunity waiting for you to discover. And your journey only begins when you dare to step into the unknown, a place where only the brave can shine. Personal freedom and responsibility. In life, There is a truth that can sometimes make us feel a bit lonely. No one truly cares about your life as much as you think. Family, friends, even those around you have their own lives and worries. They can support you to some extent, but to live fully and take control of your own life, no one can carry that responsibility for you. This is where true freedom begins, the freedom to make every decision in your own life. Don't see this as a burden, but rather as a priceless gift. You are not bound by others' expectations, nor limited by imposed judgments or desires. You alone have the right to choose your path, whether it's full of challenges or risky choices. And this freedom, to live for yourself and control your fate, is both a tremendous power and the greatest challenge for your growth. Freedom comes with responsibility. When you are free, you must also be responsible for every choice and its consequences. You cannot blame anyone else if you fail, nor rely on others to save your life. You have to stand up, fight your own battles, and find your own solutions to life's problems. This may scare many, but it is also what builds the inner strength that helps you turn limits into opportunities and pressure into motivation. Personal freedom and responsibility are not a destination, but a daily journey. A journey where you learn to master your emotions, thoughts, and actions. A journey where you dare to reject what doesn't fit, dare to say no to the limits others set for you. A journey where you dare to dream, to stumble, and to rise again with greater resilience. Remember, only when you take responsibility for your life do you become truly free. Freedom isn't about doing whatever you want recklessly. It's about doing the right things at the right time and for yourself. Freedom is the power to step out of the shadows of dependence, procrastination, and fear into the light of self-mastery and success. So, are you ready to claim that freedom? Ready to take control of your life, your dreams? Because only when you stand up and take responsibility does life truly begin, and you become the strongest version of yourself. Using pain and failure as motivation. Pain and failure, these are experiences no one wants to face. They tighten our hearts and make us want to give up. But did you know that these deep wounds can actually become an endless source of energy to rise stronger than ever before? When you learn not only to endure, but to transform that pain into motivation, you will discover a hidden strength within yourself that you never imagined. Failure is not the end. It is a lesson, a harsh reminder that you are on the right path, that you are challenging yourself, and only through trials can true champions be made. When you stumble, it doesn't mean you have failed. It's an opportunity to stand up and move forward with more wisdom and determination than before. But how do you turn pain into power? The answer lies in changing how you perceive failure and suffering. First, be brave enough to face your own emotions. Pain, sadness, disappointment all need to be acknowledged, not denied or hidden away. When you allow yourself to fully feel these emotions, you can understand their root and deeper meaning. This is the first step to renewing your energy, turning pain into strength and persistent motivation. Next, learn to focus completely on your goals. Modern life is filled with distractions and noise that pull you off course and scatter your attention. But when you learn to tune out what doesn't matter and devote all your attention and energy to your goals, no matter how rocky the road, you keep moving forward with steady resolve. Every day you resist distractions. Every day you maintain focus. You build a solid foundation for success. But focus alone isn't enough. You need persistence and discipline. Persistence is the enduring power that keeps you from giving up despite hardships. Discipline is the guiding light, the habit built day by day that helps you do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it or when it's uncomfortable. When you combine persistence and discipline, you hold the key to unlocking the life you desire. Imagine each failure and each wound as a brick you use to build the house of your future, a strong house that won't be easily shaken by life's storms. Each time you rise after a fall, you don't just strengthen yourself. You send a powerful message. I am not defeated. I keep moving forward. Another vital point, don't let pain become an excuse for procrastination or retreat. Many people fear failure so much that they hesitate to act, letting fear control them, locking themselves in their comfort zones and gradually losing chances to change their lives. But you are different. You know that only by facing pain and using it as a springboard can you truly soar higher and farther. Finally, always remember, you are not alone on this journey. Every successful person has stumbled and faced moments when they thought they couldn't stand up again. But what makes the difference is how they use failure as motivation, how they refuse to be defeated by challenges. Turn your pain and failure into fuel for your journey toward your goals. Use that strength to keep moving forward, so each step leaves a mark of resilience and courage. When you do this, you don't just create the life you want, you become a source of inspiration for others, those who also need a guiding light in the darkness. Are you ready to turn pain into motivation, to rise above failure and step into success? Because only when you do that does life truly begin, and you will discover the real power within yourself. Life owes you nothing. You must fight for yourself. Life owes you nothing. It has no obligation to help you. It doesn't owe you success, luck, or a path strewn with roses. The truth is, life carries no responsibility to make things easy for you. No one will hand you victory just because you want it. And no one is responsible for helping you unless you take the initiative to stand up and fight for yourself. You, and only you, must step out of your comfort zone, overcome every challenge, and claim the dreams and future you desire. Along this journey, you will face countless hardships and obstacles that may feel overwhelming, making you want to give up, to quit. But remember, inside every person lies a tremendous power that's not always easy to see. It is the power of resilience, unbreakable will, and a burning passion. This strength doesn't come from outside. It springs from deep within, from the core of your soul, from an unwavering belief. This power will be your source of energy, helping you rise, move forward, no matter how many times you fall or how much pain you endure. No path to success is paved with roses. No one is born with victory handed to them. Everything must be earned through hard work, persistence, endurance, and the ability to withstand challenges. But you have the right to choose how to face life. You can be a passive bystander, watching life pass you by, waiting for luck or opportunity to come to you. Or you can be the master of your life, the one who decides your steps, who builds your future with your own hands and mind. Every day is a new test, a new chance to prove yourself and continue writing your life's story. When you are ready to fight with all your might, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how painful failure is, you must stand up and keep moving. Don't let failure or fear hold you back. Instead, turn difficulties and setbacks into stepping stones that help you rise higher and become stronger. Success is not a fleeting stroke of luck. It is the result of thousands of times you surpass your limits, of relentless perseverance. It is during the moments when you feel most desperate, standing at the edge of giving up, that your inner strength is tested and forged the strongest. Believe that inside you burns a flame that never goes out, a flame of determination, faith, and inner power. This flame will be your companion through every tough stretch, guiding you through darkness and fog toward the light of success. You may not control everything that happens in life, but you absolutely can control how you react, how you stand up, and how you keep fighting. You will never receive anything for free, and no one will hand you what you want just because you wish for it. But when you have the courage to rise, when you dare to face challenges, you create your own opportunities and build your own path to success. Success will no longer be a distant dream, but a vivid, tangible reality. What matters most is that you keep your fighting spirit alive. Don't let hardships knock you down. Life owes you nothing, but you owe life your relentless effort and unyielding determination. Every day you fight is a day you build your future, a day you move closer to your dreams. So don't wait for help from the outside. Don't hope someone will bring success to you on a silver platter. Be the one who stands up, dares to face challenges, and dares to take control of your own life. Life may be harsh, challenges may be ruthless, but you have the choice. Either fall or fight until the very end. And remember, only you can write your own success story. That story will never exist if you don't dare to step out of your comfort zone, don't dare to fight yourself. Carry that flame of determination in your heart and let it guide you on the path to conquer every challenge and create a life you can proudly call your own. Find your dream and protect it. A dream is the light that guides your path through darkness, the inspiration that fuels every step you take, the deepest reason why you wake up each day with passion and determination. Not everyone is lucky enough to discover their true dream, and not everyone has the courage to hold on to it amid life's storms. But if you have found that dream, know that you possess the most precious treasure of your life, an invisible yet powerful force, a steadfast flame amid the fiercest storms. A dream is not just a passing idea or a fleeting wish. It is something deeply engraved in your soul, creating the difference between an ordinary life and a life full of meaning. A dream is a promise you make to yourself, a commitment that no matter how hard life gets, you will never give up. When you clearly define your dream, every difficulty and hardship becomes lighter, because in your heart, there is a guiding beacon. Imagine a person lost in a vast desert. Without a map or destination, they would feel confused, scared, and easy to give up. But if that person holds a compass, a guiding light, they will persist through scorching heat and swirling sands. A dream is that compass, the light that helps you avoid getting lost among the trials and temptations of life. But finding a dream is only the first step. Protecting and nurturing it is a long, challenging journey. Sometimes your dream will be torn apart by outside voices, others' doubts, judgments, or even mockery. Sometimes you yourself feel exhausted, doubting yourself, weighed down by reality's pressure. But remember, no success comes without hardship. No dream becomes reality without days, months, or years of persistent effort. Protecting your dream means not letting anything distract or derail you. It means holding firm to your belief in yourself, even when everything around you seems to collapse. It means refusing to quit no matter how many times you fail. You must understand that a dream is not a fragile object you can set down and pick up when convenient. It is a part of who you are, a deep desire that needs daily care. Take time to reflect on your dream. Write it down. Visualize clearly every detail, every step you want to take. When you see your dream more vividly, it becomes so real and close that you cannot let it slip away. This is how you entrust responsibility to yourself. The responsibility to turn that dream into reality through every small action. Your dream will help you get through moments of exhaustion, those dark days when everything seems against you. When you have a dream, you have an abundant source of motivation to rise after every fall, to keep walking the thorny path you have chosen. It gives you the strength to say no to procrastination, fear, and temporary temptations that make you forget your bigger goal. But a dream is not only motivation, it is also a reminder of the great responsibility you carry for yourself. Every day that passes, you can choose to invest time and energy to nurture your dream or let it fade away through neglect and indifference. Only you know that if you don't act today, if you don't move forward, tomorrow that dream may slip beyond your reach. You might have to give up a lot: time, comfort, relationships, even peace of mind, to protect and grow your dream. But don't be afraid, because those sacrifices prove your growth and your worth. When you persist in guarding your dream, you are also building the best version of yourself, a strong, resilient, and determined person. Remember, no dream is too big or too small, no aspiration undeserving of pursuit. Every dream is a seed of change, hope, and the future. And you are the one planting that seed, watering it with effort, belief, and patience. You stand before a crucial choice. Either let your dream quietly fade away, or protect it with all the strength and passion you have. Don't let doubt, failure, or fatigue make you give up. Instead, turn your dream into a fire that never dies within your heart, the power that drives you forward, beyond every limit. And when you keep your dream, when you protect it and live fully for it, your life will no longer be a meaningless string of days. It will become a story of faith, victory, and the wonderful things you once thought you could never reach. That is the greatest gift you can give yourself, a life full of meaning, full of aspirations, and overflowing with success. So start today. Find your dream, hold on to it, and give it a chance to shine. Don't wait. Don't hesitate, because this moment is the best time to begin building the life you've always dreamed of. And remember, dreams don't come by themselves, nor do they disappear on their own. They only truly exist when you know how to keep and protect them with all your heart. Let your dream lead you. Let it become the endless power that helps you overcome every challenge and reach a bright future ahead. You deserve that. You deserve to live fully with your dream. Life is a precious gift, and time is something you can never get back. Don't let fear, procrastination, or waiting for the perfect conditions steal away your golden moments. Every day that passes is a unique chance to move closer to your dreams, to become the best version of yourself. Be brave to take risks, learn from failures, and rise stronger each time. True freedom lies in your hands. The freedom to choose, the freedom to take responsibility, and the freedom to live a meaningful life. Don't let pain, failure, or hesitation become chains that suffocate your soul. Instead, turn them into an unquenchable source of motivation, so every day you walk forward with determination and persistence. Life owes you nothing. Only you can fight for your dreams and your future. When you find that dream, hold on to it as if holding on to life itself, because that is your reason for existence, the light that shines through the darkness. Don't let life pass by without meaning. Don't let yourself be trapped by invisible limits you set for yourself. Live fully, and never let today be a day you regret for not taking action. If you feel awakened and motivated by these words, hit like now to remind yourself of this important truth. Share it with anyone who needs a wake-up call to stop wasting their life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can walk together on the path of constant growth, relentless pursuit, and living a life without regrets. This life is yours, and only you decide how meaningful it will be. Start today. Don't waste one more minute.